are just 2 months away from consumers in Ontario being able to purchase beer, wine, and other alcohol in more places. Starting on August the 1st, people will be able to buy more alcoholic beverages at participating convenience stores, grocery stores, and big box stores. But will you be able to buy no-name brand wine in a grocery store? The government says not now, but that could change. Sean Cowan joining us live tonight to explain. Good evening, Sean.
Good evening, Matt. Well, the province says the sale of private label alcohol will be prohibited in grocery and convenience stores at least up until 2026, but they did say they are consulting on the matter. On the other hand, Ontario wineries are saying private labels are not good for business. Norman Beal from Peninsula Ridge Estates Winery says it's about time consumers have the option to buy wine at your local grocery store, but having a private label wine or a grocery store brand like a no-name is not the answer.
This particular issue around private label brands can be potentially very risky for small and medium-sized VQA, 100% Ontario grape users and producers. It can be very, very problematic for us because, frankly, many of us can't produce large volumes that the private label winery or grocers would be looking to supply, and it would be probably lower prices than we can afford to grow them here in Ontario.
A private label brand could mean the brand is owned by the grocer and sold at a lower price, therefore competing with local wineries. The grape growers of Ontario say they don't support private labels.
Yeah, absolutely, it would hurt us.
How so?
Because we want to sell you our wine. Okay. Right? There's no question. We put a lot of time and effort into growing our grapes and making premium Ontario wine. There's a lot of steps we need to go through, and a lot of effort goes into increasing consumer awareness and consumer support. So we want our name on that label, and we want to show you that where it's coming from. And whereas if it's perhaps a no-name Pinot Gris, where is that coming from? Are you sure it's Pinot Gris in the label, in the bottle? And it could be coming from, you know, Australia one year and another country another year, probably depending on price.
The government told CHCH News it will continue to prohibit the sale of private labels, but will consult with other market participants on the issue, including considering the appropriate guardrails if the government introduces private label products no sooner than 2026.
So more options, I think, are good for the consumer. We just want to make sure that there's protections, proper protections to protect our own domestic industry. Right now, Niagara is a huge supporter of economic growth for the province of Ontario, and a lot of that's based on the wine industry.
And even though the grape growers of Ontario did express some concern with private labels, on another note, and a positive note, they did say that so far the weather this year has made for a great grape growing season. So they do say expect some good wine coming soon. I'll send it back inside to you.